Hey guys, it's your girl LaFrida Smith from the P Word. So today I'm going to be talking about resume and resume. Now they're both two different words. They are spelled the same, but they have, kind of like they're in the same realm. Now let me tell you what I'm talking about. So resume for me is resuming career, resuming, my path to success, resuming blah blah blah. Resume, and let me tell you, I have changed my resume at least, 15, 20 times. Okay. And the reason for changing your resume is, here's the thing, potentially you want to get the kind of job that you want. Okay. When you find that passion for what you want to do, you change your resume, and when you do this, you have to abide by certain rules. Okay. So now, what they have said to resume your resume, okay, if you're looking for a particular job, these are things that they're looking for. Okay. One, that you don't have your address on your resume anymore. Now, this 20-something years ago, we were told, okay, and this was what frustrates me, is that we're supposed to have our name, first and last name, address, and telephone number, and email on the resume. Now, according to recent studies, now they're saying, because everything's computerized, okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff on your resume that don't need to be there anymore. And I'm getting frustrated. Okay, I'm tired of changing my resume. Okay, so now we can't have our address on there. We don't need our address. 2, we don't need to go into specifics about what we did at each job. Now, I understand that, because I wouldn't want to read all this. I don't want to read. I just want to know what you did there and how long you was there for. Okay. What's your job title and how long you was there for. That's it. That's all I need to know. Okay, I can look up what your job duties were just by Googling. Now that we have this thing called Google. And your education. See, here's the thing with me in education. I put my education on there, and they look at it, but they don't look at it, and that frustrates me. That really frustrates me. The first thing that we were told when we were in high school, and I'm showing my age, in 1996, okay, when I got out of high school, the one thing that they told us was that you need to have an objective on the top of your thing. Y'all remember objective, right? Objective. They don't even want that no more. Objective. Why you are pursuing a certain career. And 2, they want to know, you don't even have your college education yet, but they want to know whether you graduated from high school or not. So it's like, okay, what? I mean, you want to resume your career, but yet there's certain things on your resume that have to come off. That makes no sense. It's like I'm going backwards. I'm not resuming anything. I'm going backwards. So, no address, no objective. Don't tell us how you mop the floors and stuff. Just tell us your job title and how many years, where you worked, and then another thing on your resume, hobbies. Okay, that used to be a thing. They wanted to know that you weren't just a couch potato, sitting and playing video games all day. Okay, they want to know that you contributed to the community, did things after school, if you were in the music program, stuff like that. So it's like, you know, I didn't really have that many things that I did, so I didn't really have to write none of that down. But so they don't really want that either. And then another thing, your skills, which is something that they recently said that they wanted on there, but then they really don't want it on there. They want it on the actual application, but they don't want that on the resume. So I don't know what to put on my resume. I mean, because now they don't even want references. And I'm like, okay, so we don't want references either? So how are you supposed to, you know, get to know this person? How are you supposed to know whether this person did what they did or what the work ethic is if you don't have references? So, but it's frustrating out there. Those who, you know, have jobs, it's, you know, frustrating to try to get ahead, and you know, you're redoing your resume 100 times and you just can't seem to get anywhere. And those that don't have jobs, you know, it's frustrating having to be a number. You know, you're just another resume that recruiters or employers see. You know, it's like, if there's no keywords, you have to have keywords now. So that's another thing that frustrates me. Before, I'm old school. I'm all about meeting the manager in person and talking to them. And now we don't even talk to them anymore. And that's just, you know, we talk to their assistants, and it just makes no sense. How are you going to get to know the person that you're working with if you're not interviewing that person? That makes no sense to me. So basically, to resume your resume, make sure you know ahead of time. And I'm not saying that I'm an expert on this, because I am not. Okay, let me tell you, I am not an expert on this. I am frustrated. I am tired of using so much paper. Okay, y'all have no idea how much paper I have used for resumes, and how many times I have saved Word documents, PDFs, okay, sent stuff, okay, and then once you send it, you can't unsend it. That's the thing. Once they change what they want on it, oh my God, it's just frustrating. Don't give up hope, okay, on, you know, finding a job, you know, that you love, and make sure that you are, you know, you do all this work for these applications and stuff. Make sure it's a job that you want to do. Okay, don't waste your time or the employer's time, please, because that next person that really wants to do that job, they won't get that job because you wasted the employer's time. So just keep that in mind too. When you're putting stuff on your resume, make sure you can do that stuff, because if they hire you to do that stuff and you don't know how to do that stuff, you know, you're not gonna make it past day 1 or week 1. So yeah, so like I said, I'm not an expert on this, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I am not an expert, okay? But it frustrates me that I have to go through all this stuff as old as I am, okay? I'm not old, but I'm old, okay? It is too much, okay, to have to do all this, you know, and you're not making $100 an hour, okay? I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, what y'all think? Y'all tell me what y'all think, because I'm just frustrated. It's ridiculous. You should be able to take a piece of paper to a manager and talk to them and interview them with them. You should not have to submit an application, look back at your application 100 times and it says the same thing, okay, and under review. That's what frustrates me, okay? So let me know how y'all feel about this, because I'm done. I'm frustrated. I'm retired, but and I'm just I love working. I'm retired, but I love working. So it's like, for me, doing the thing with the resume, that's a whole lot. And y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how system feels. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching this video. So make a decision whether you want to resume your resume or not, because it's a whole lot of work and it takes a whole lot of work. I'm just saying. So like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you guys next week.